That brings us to decision as a motivation factor. The first category of people are people who look for sameness or similarity in the current situation with something they already know. The second category are people who are motivated by difference. They want something different than something they already know. The third category are people who want sameness but with some exceptions. Like, this is the same as what I have, except it has more features, it has improvements, and so on. The fourth category of people is those who look for sameness but with exception and also difference. So when you present them with a new thing, they may say things like, oh, this is the same as the one I have, but with this, and this is completely different. The language patterns can be discerned by the way they talk about what you're presenting them with the one they already have. Sameness pattern people will say things like, this is same, this is similar, it is no change. Sameness with exception people will say, this is the same except this is better, this is worse. There might be comparison with the one they already have. People with the difference pattern will tell you how different it is. Change, new, unique. People with patterns of sameness with exception and difference will give you the comparison, except that will tell you how new or changed it is. People with sameness pattern would like for a change only once in every 15 to 25 years. Whereas people with a difference motivation pattern would like a constant change, like constantly moving the furniture around or getting something new or visiting a new place every time. People with the pattern for sameness with exception might want a similar thing but with some new and improved features. They might move only every 5 to 10 years. They like for things to evolve over a period of time. Whereas people with sameness with exception and difference, they like evolution as well as revolution. They might change things every 3 or 4 years, and they might go for something drastically new but a little bit of a semblance to what they already had. People with a pattern for difference motivation, they want drastic changes. They are the revolution. They might change stuff every 1 or 2 years, and it might be completely different than what they were doing already. Influencing language, the same as before, like the one you know. It's identical, it's just the same. For sameness. For sameness with exception, we use terms like upgrade, new and improved, improving, gradually changing, less, more, better, worse. People with a difference pattern, we say things like completely new, totally different, switch, change, flip over, turn a new page. For people with sameness with exception and difference pattern, we say new and better. It's completely different but a lot like what you were doing. A better approach, gradually changing and completely turning. A new approach to improve, so much better than before. The question to ask was, how is this in relation to what you have already? People with sameness, sameness with exception, and sameness with exception and difference will tell you if it is the same or there is something different about it, a little better, more, less, and some comparison. However, a people with a difference motivation pattern, they will probably not understand the question. Relation? What is the relation? This is completely new. It's completely different.